Hi guys, have you ever been tightening the tensioner pulley on our CT1168 timing belt, which is fitting on 1.4 to 2 liter common rail engines from VW, and the eccentric cam has fractured? Hi Torben, I've brought along a tensioner pulley that I was given by a participant at one of my training courses. Course participants keep telling me that our tensioner pulley doesn't work properly. They say it fractures here at the eccentric cam. Have you heard anything about this? We have indeed noticed that there are a few things you really have to watch out for with this tensioner pulley, and this is a well-known fitting error. We'll show you now how it comes about and how to prevent it happening. So here we have our EA288 engine from Volkswagen. We've replaced our timing belt while the crankshaft, camshaft and high-pressure pump were locked with pins, and now we want to tension the timing belt with the camshaft sprocket and high-pressure pump sprocket loosened. The problem here is as follows. Once we have placed the tensioner pulley on the pin and tightened the nut against it by hand, the following happens. The pulley is tensioned by turning in a clockwise direction, and if we now insert our hex key, you can see how the tensioner pulley's nut turns at the same time when tensioning. This creates an initial load that acts on the eccentric cam, and this leads to the problem that Stefan showed you earlier. The tension in the tensioner pulley becomes so great that the eccentric cam cracks. If I now turn in the tensioning direction, I notice straight away that the initial load of the tensioner pulley is already far too high. I can't even get the pointer as far as the adjustment slot, because the nut also turns while tensioning. And if I keep turning now, this is what happens. To prevent what you just saw from happening, you have to hold the tensioner pulley's locking nut firmly in place while carrying out the tensioning procedure with the camshaft sprocket and high-pressure pump sprocket loosened. You notice as soon as you start tensioning that the pointer moves into the adjustment slot far more easily, and then all you have to do is tighten the locking nut to the specified torque. So now you know what you have to remember when tensioning the timing belt on the EA288 engine from Volkswagen. We've also described everything for you again here in our technical info, which can be found on our website. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. See you next time in the workshop.